This is a weird one, but that's just how it goes whenever I'm involved. Vicky is a quiet, lonely woman who struggles when it comes to speaking and doesn't have much confidence. She's particularly resilient despite her challenges, but she's also not the most positive. There are many things she wishes she could do more comfortably, and she's quite hard on herself for her difficulties. The weirdest thing about Vicky is undoubtedly her struggles with personal identity in a very literal sense. There are two versions of her in my notes. The first version of her is highly psychotic. That version speaks and acts as if there are three different fragmented personalities all existing within the same mind. This means she speaks to herself a lot and will often give three separate answers to any simple question asked of her. Originally, she was basically just a villain that was too far gone to reason with. The second version of Vicky is what I think of as her real self, which is the summary I gave at the start. She's a fairly normal woman who has trouble maintaining her sense of self, which causes her to fall into the habit of speaking about herself like she's multiple people. She's not entirely sure what she wants aside from simple things like friends and, love and all that stuff. And that's because she's not even quite sure who she is as a person. It's like an identity crisis turned up to 11. Psychotic Vicky doesn't have much beyond this. I tend to give her a massive gnarly looking scar on her forehead and imply it's a result of brain injury, but you could use any number of explanations. Rogue AI brain chip, demonic possession, harboring the soul of an old god, whatever works. Sane Vicky was a prominent feature in Slice of Life, and she was the type of person to put herself in uncomfortable situations in the hopes that she could better herself. She wanted nothing more than friendship, and she felt guilty about how much trouble she really had. She's the type of person to blame herself first, even if it's out of her control. Even still, she's extremely resilient, as I said. I consider both versions of Vicky to be tragic characters with vastly different levels of redeemability. But there are plenty of ways to adapt her. It just takes a bit of creative liberty.